There are many things that you could be spending your money on these days. Just the other day, I was looking at a Ferrari and I thought, ooh, I can get some of that action. I don't necessarily need both kidneys, neither does my wife. And for the education of the kids, I was thinking YouTube. It was just about then that I could feel my wife's eyes burning 2 holes at the back of my head. I even have the scars to prove it. My point is, wives can be scary AF. But getting an affordable crossover, well, that just might save you from getting kicked out of the master bedroom and spending the rest of your natural life sleeping on the couch. And this just might be the answer to that. The 2020 Chery Tiggo 7. Anyway, up front, this compact crossover flaunts its hexagonal grille, which is indented by a centerpiece chrome material. The lower part of the grille extends outward, which goes with the front bumper. Lighting is then provided by a pair of Trident xenon headlamps with DRLs, which does look sleek and functions brightly at night. And fog lamps found down below, just in case you need extra bling when traversing through darker trails. Open her up and you are looking at a 4-cylinder turbocharged 1.5 liter that produces 145 horses and 210 newton meters of torque, mated to a 6-speed DCT. Now in traffic, you'd expect a little bit more, but unfortunately it only got 6 when it cleared up about 8 and on the highway 13. Now for a 1.5 liter 6-speed DCT, it's not stellar, but we did expect a little bit more. Now down the side, it's got more chrome and plastic cladding, a lot of plastic cladding above the wheel wells, which are oddly shaped because it's kind of flat right here, not your average arc on the side. You've got 210 millimeters of ground clearance, disc brakes all around, 18-inch wheels on 60 series tires. Your repeaters are not on your side mirror, but rather on the side door. Now it's clean, yet quirky at the same time. Allow me. See, some Tiggos have sort of like a toothpick on the side, others have an upside down dinner knife, and yet some others have a katana. But you know, this one has got a kunai, like what ninjas use. What the f? Now the rear is actually pretty basic with a few things that do stand out. For instance, the LED tail lights, you've got a pair of reverse lights, and what I like, a pair of fog lamps found down below. Oh, and there's also a singular chopstick on top of a glass table that's good for 10. Just looks so weird, doesn't it? Now, when you open her up, it will reveal over 400 liters of space, which is actually really a lot, and that doubles, obviously, when you fold the second row. There is somewhat of a lip, yes, but that can be fixed because the false bottom can actually be brought on top. However, when you do, better off for lighter loads. The rear seats of the Tiggo are actually pretty good, very spacious. I'm actually pretty impressed. Good enough for 2.5 people. I would say 3, but yeah, better for 2.5 people. I don't know what a half person looks like. But the leg room is pretty good. The headroom is actually pretty okay. Elbow room, like I said, good for 2.5 people. Again, what does a 0.5 person look like? Anyway, amenities back here include, thanks a lot guys, include air vents found up front, cup holders found in the center armrest, ball holders and speakers on either door. The side of the car, hard plastics and soft plastics. This may be synthetic leather, but damn, these seats feel just so comfortable. Putting factors got me thinking, this actually makes me feel like I'm back on my couch, a place I'm actually pretty familiar with, unfortunately. Now, being in the driver's seat of the Tiggo 7 will have you thinking it's actually a pleasant place to be in. It's nothing flashy or spectacular. It's rather simplicity at close to its finest. Materials used are on par as well, with the top of the dashboard and the door sidings having hard touch plastics. However, you do get a rubbery material just below the dash. Likewise, these black piano plastics look very nice. However, you know, dust and fingerprints will easily cling to this sticky material. Now, while the seats are manually adjustable, they do provide you with great bolstering. It's actually very nice. Now, some of the features in here include a panoramic sunroof, a digital gauge cluster, a 9-inch infotainment system that is paired with 6 speakers, and just like its stablemates, unfortunately, it doesn't have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, but it does have MirrorLink, and it also doubles as your reverse camera, with grids nonetheless. This I actually like, looks pretty cool. It looks like a ramp that you put just before the cliff, you know, something that you want to launch Earl off. Ah! Oh. while we have passed 200,000 subscribers, and we thank everyone, we still do need a lot of help to get us to 500,000 subscribers so that we can continue creating these videos just for you. So please do like and subscribe. Tech and safety on the Chery Tiggo 7 includes driver and front passenger airbags, tire pressure monitoring system, ABS with EBD, hill descent control, cruise control, LED DRLs, parking sensors, a reverse camera, and ISOFIX tethers. The first thing that you'll notice when you step inside the Tiggo and take it out for the first time is that the steering is actually very light, and it is quite responsive, which is actually pretty good. Stopping power is not bad, courtesy of the 4 disc brakes found, as we mentioned earlier, and visibility is just about par. The A-pillars might be a little bit wide closer to the side mirrors, but really, it's not that bothersome. The second is the 6-speed DCT. Now, there are 2 modes that you can find in this car, Eco and Sport, via the button found down below. Now, in Eco, it feels a little bit sluggish, like you have to press the pedal a little bit deeper just to get going. In Sport, however, it does get moving, but it feels like it never ever wants to let go of the gear. So you're kind of stuck in the middle trying to find the sweet spot. And that might take some time to get used to. Getting going in traffic, a little bit sluggish, a little bit jolty, but once you get going on the highway, yeah, that's really not a problem. And third is the ride and comfort inside the automobile. The suspension is actually pretty good. It takes bumps and potholes within reason, thanks largely to a unibody and an independent suspension. Marriage made in heaven. The engine noise, not a problem. The wind noise, not a problem. It's the road noise that's a problem. See, you've got Eco tires found underneath, and when you put the pedal to the metal, yeah, that's gonna start creeping in. So if you leave them stock, expect a little bit of a ruckus. Upgrade them, and all in all, it may not be such a bad place to be in, whether it's long drives or short jaunts in the city. Now, don't get me wrong. Buying a new car will always furrow your brows, have lengthy discussions with your wife, and quite possibly put you on the couch every so often, which is absolutely normal. But there are cars out there that are practical and affordable that will get you where you need to go. And for 1,195,000 Philippine pesos, the Chery Tiggo 7 is priced, well, pretty affordably. It's for those that want something a little bigger than the Tiggo 5X, but nothing as gargantuan as the Tiggo 8 7-seater. And plus, Chery Philippines bundles all of its cars with amazing warranties. Now, it's not perfect, by God, nothing is. But for what it's worth, well, it'll definitely save you a couple of nights on the couch.